Alrighty, what's up, motherfuckers? Peter Gilmore here once again for another video right here on the Peter Gilmore YouTube wrestling channel, youtube.com/Peter Gilmore. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like the video, hit the subscribe button down below, and subscribe to my other channels, which are all down below in the description box. Follow me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and share this video all over the internet. But most importantly, don't forget to tap that bell. Turn on all my notifications so you never ever miss an upload. And that's it. That's all you gotta do, ladies and gentlemen. So, like I said, like the video, hit that subscribe button down below on my channels, follow me on social media, share the video all over the goddamn internet, and don't forget to tap that bell, because you will miss out if you don't hit the bell. Then you have to search for my videos, and that's all I gotta say about that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, on this beautiful, warm Thursday evening, almost just about Thursday evening here in the Northeast, almost 7 o'clock here in the Northeast. On this Thursday evening, May the 13th, 2021, it is time for your late and out of date AEW review AEW Dynamite review for May the 12th, 2021 from Daly's Place in Jacksonville, Florida. All right. Let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Hope everybody had a great day. Well, big day for America. Big day for America. This fucking virus is over. I wish I could play Cool in the Gang Celebration, but I'd probably get copyrighted, so I'm not going to do it. So it is what it is. But the virus is just about over. If you notice, my title, I used to have "Fuck This Virus." I changed it finally after 1+ year. So yeah, now back to my original, back to a new name. Peter fucking Gilmore, because that's my name. So like I said, the virus is just about over. The CDC says if you're fully vaccinated, you cannot wear a mask indoors or outdoors. But you still got to wear it on a plane and on public transportation. It is what it is. Hopefully it'll get rid of that soon. Probably in the next couple months, maybe by the summertime. But this is a great day for America. We've been waiting for this day since last March, when this fucking virus started. So, this is a big day. I am happy. I'm fucking happy that this fucking virus is starting to Spanish arch it out. But still there. We still have, some cases here and there, but they're going down faster than me and your mama. But it is what it is. But still, just about 36% of Americans are fully vaccinated right now. Hopefully we can bump that up to about 50% by the end of the summer. But, we still got these fucking idiots that think, I'm not going to get the virus. I'm not going to get the vaccination. All right, if you want to die, then fucking die. It is what it is. We want this herd immunity, supposedly, that, that's going to happen if everybody gets fucking vaccinated. But, like I said, this is a great day for America. We can start getting back to normal like we have been, since early March 2020. Get back to the things we want to do. And slowly but surely, we're getting back to 100% capacity at the arenas and the concerts and shit like that. The movie theater, the casinos, and all the good shit. So I would say hopefully by the end of the year, we'll be at, I think every state will be at 100%. Mask mandates go bye-bye. And we can get back to fucking normal again. Until the next virus comes. Because you know that's going to happen in 2023, 2024, probably, most likely. There'll be another one from Japan and China. Not China. I'm at Japan. I'm China. We'll get another fucking virus. Because you know that's coming. Because I think, from what Roses told me, there's 7 plagues or something like that. And I think we just hit the 3rd or 4th one. Or maybe the 5th one. I don't know. So probably got a couple more fucking viruses coming in the next 10 years, I would say. So, you know, we can be all normal for now, but wait till about 2024. Because you know it's doing a presidential year. We always get the fucking virus. So right now we're in the clear. We're just about in the clear. And then probably 2 years down the road, probably talking about a motherfucking virus. And more vaccines being made and shit like that. But hopefully not. But it is what it is. So that's it. So if you're not vaccinated by now, please, I beg of you, go get vaccinated. I don't care if you don't like it. I hate needles. They scare me. Get the fucking shot. And be a man, be a woman, get the fucking vaccine, and shut the fuck up. Alright? Stop being such a fucking pussy. It's not gonna work. I'm gonna get sick. I'm gonna get infected. It is what it is, but the chance of you getting COVID again is very small. I know, like 7 people on the Yankees got COVID, and even though one guy got the symptoms and everybody else was asymptomatic. I mean, you could possibly still get this fucking virus, but it's very small. It's very slim. But I mean, I think if you're fully vaccinated, I mean, there shouldn't be maybe a 2% chance you get the fucking virus again. You get test positive for it. It is what it is. So get vaccinated. Tell your friends. Tell your family members. Tell everybody that you know in America, Canada, Mexico, and around the world. Get the fucking shot. Get the fucking vaccine. So everywhere. So planet Earth can get back to fucking normal. It is what it is. But, you know, this planet is, you know, full of assholes. You know, just weirdos. It is what it is. You know, people want to go to Mars. Get to Mars, Quaid. You know, but like I said, get vaccinated. Don't hesitate. Just get it. It's good for you. It'll save your life. And that's all I gotta say. So that's my health. My plea to you fellow Americans, and anybody else who's watching my video from around the world, get vaccinated. Get the shot in the arm, and if you get the 1 shot like I got and Rosie got and my parents got, I think my sister got the 2 shot. It is what it is. All of us are fully vaccinated, so we can go outside and take a good old, you know, don't have to worry about the fucking virus. So. But still, like I said, you still, when you go on a bus, when you go on a plane, when you go on the train, you still got to wear your mask. Social distance here and there, but if you're fully vaccinated, you don't have to do jack shit. Ah! And that's all I got to say about that. So, if you're fully vaccinated, you're in the clear, my friend. So, like I said, my title is gone. So the virus, you know, fuck this virus, it's no more. Now you just see, as my name shows, Peter fucking Gilmore. And that's all I gotta say. And that's gonna be there for a long time. Unless something, you know, I decide to change it once in a while. But it is what it is. But I'm gonna keep it like the way it is right now. So if you like it, good. If you don't, fuck you. That's that. All right. I'm happy. I can go outside, do my yard work without having to wear a mask. Even though I go outside anyway and don't wear a mask. You know, but when I go to the pizza shop, I go to well, when I go to the supermarket, I'm on the bus, I'm on, in my car, and even when I'm not in my car, I wear a mask anyway, just to be safe. It is what it is. But now I can go in my car and I can drive on the highway without a mask. It is what it is. And hopefully all you are vaccinated. You've got one shot, or about to get the second shot, or you got the Johnson & Johnson vaccine, which is the one shot that I got, and you're all fully vaccinated or just about to be fully vaccinated. That's it. If you're fully vaccinated, you don't have to wear a mask indoors or outdoors. And you don't have to social distance. That's all I got to say about that. But, when you go into a store, if you don't wear a mask, I think you still have to wear a mask anyway, but because people think, oh, you're going to get the virus from you. Put a mask on. You don't know who's vaccinated, who's not fully vaccinated. You still got to wear a mask here and there, and the fucking sunlight's on my fucking face. God loves me. That's why the sun's on my gorgeous face. It is what it is. All right, let's not talk about the fucking virus. I even can't say that anymore, but that's not like I'll still say it anyway. Ladies and gentlemen. Fuck this virus. As Matt Hardy says, it is over. Just about over. Thank the Lord. And that's that. We can get back to fucking going to concerts and other stuff like that. That's it. All right, got my good buddy Nick Infante in the chat. What's up, Nick? How are you? Hopefully you're fully vaccinated. And if not, well, I'm going to throw you into the hospital and make you get a fucking vaccine. And that's that. I wish I had a fucking thing here, a drape, because the fucking sunlight's on right on my face. It's right in my face. I feel like I'm at work. Well, I used to work, but, sunlight's like right on my face. Every around this time in the spring, going into the summer, around 5, 6 o'clock, sun hits me right in the face. I can't see what the fuck I'm doing. And you probably can't see me right now. I have to dodge the sun. Oh! The sun! Ah! Melting! I'm just joking. All right, enough silly stuff. Let's get serious for a minute. Like Lance Storm. And that's that. All right, Nick says he is fully vaccinated. Got the 2-shot. Okay. That's good. Good job, soldier. So, I got the 1 shot. So. Me and Rosa got the 1 shot, if you know what I mean. Well, not like that. Not like that. Let's be real. I don't go that way, but, Rosa knows about 1 shot, but it is what it is. 1 shot right in the ears. You know what I mean? All right. That's that. All right. Let's get into your AEW Dynamite review for May the 12th, 2021. Like I said, I apologize for the sun. I can't do anything about it. I don't have a drape. I can't just put something up in my face to, block it. So, and I'm not going to re-record. So, I'm going to have to deal with it. If you can't see me, well, too bad. You can hear my sexy voice. 7 o'clock. The fucking sun's right on me. Go figure. It is what it is. But I wanted to get this video out of the way. There's nothing really on tonight except for Impact, and I'm not gonna watch Impact tonight anyway. I'm probably just gonna I might take a nap after this. I don't know. Like a short, quick nap, and then probably watch some TV. Maybe watch some more CNN or watch something. I don't know. Anyway, whoops. Nick says, "You can't see me now. You're not John Cena." I know I'm not John Cena. Fuck John Cena. That's all I gotta say about that. I feel like I'm John Cena because basically you can barely see me. You can see my one eye, but the fucking sun's in my eye. Wish I had a cloud in the sky to just shield it. I can't shield it or anything. So, but, I can't do anything because first of all, I can't fucking put up the drapes, so I don't know where the drape is. And second of all, Rose is not here to help me. So you're gonna have I gotta deal with it, and you fuckers gotta deal with it. It is what it is. I could have done this a little bit. I know what I should have done was, waited maybe a half, another about maybe 7:30, 8 o'clock to do this video, but it is what it is, and that's that. So I can't even. Oh, can I move? Maybe I can move. Nope, can't move. I can't move. God damn it! Fuck you, son. All right, let's get into this. Let's not waste any more time. Nick's, what does he say? I'm getting ready to watch the new Dark Side of the Ring tonight. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That is on tonight with the new episode of Dark Side of the Ring. This week is Nick fucking Gage. I can't wait for that. That's gonna be fucking epic and fucking exciting. Yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. Some talks about his career and him almost getting arrested for trying to kill David Arquette, and among other things that this fucking guy has has done in his career. We're gonna hear from John Moxley on the episode. We're gonna see a lot of CCW shit from his hardcore days in CCW. Probably might see some stuff from GCW where he wrestles now, and a couple other promotions, as well. But yeah, we're gonna see a lot of ultra violence tonight, if you know what I mean. Of course, he's Mr. MSK, MDK, I should say, and he's Nick fucking Gage. That's who he is. That's gonna be good. Can't wait. Last week was Brian Pillman, and that was a fucking tear jerker. It is what it is. And if you follow the biographies on A&E, which I missed last week with Booker T, sucker, or King Booker. I missed that. I missed what happened after, with the WWE Treasures edition with Booker T. I missed that. So they might show that probably sometime Sunday, so I might have to catch up with that. But Sunday night, new episode of Biography with the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, coming your way this Sunday night at 8 p.m. on A&E. And then a new episode of Treasures of the WWE right after that, right at 10 o'clock. Can't wait. I think the Shawn Michaels one might be actually pretty damn good. Well, all of them are pretty good, even though it's mostly WWE guys talking. Stuff like Jim Ross and Jake the Snake Roberts and the Honky Tonk Man. Well, they were legends and everything, but most of them are not affiliated, not in the WWE anymore, like Jim Ross and Jake the Snake Roberts. Jake Roberts. And most of the time, they were freaking lying. I mean, especially with the Macho Man stuff. I mean, first of all, why the fuck have Pete Rosenberg there, and then you have some guy, some super fan, if you will, doing impressions of the Macho Man and telling basically fake stories. I like it was a good episode. I mean, showing a lot of the Macho Man and the lovely Miss Elizabeth, how she died and all that stuff, which was tear jerking. And they talked about Macho Man's death, and that's that. They don't mention him getting into the Hall of Fame. Didn't even mention his TNA stuff, and barely, not even. They really didn't show anything with with Macho Man and Hogan. It is what it is. I mean, really. They didn't show the match. They don't show anything from WrestleMania 5. The only thing they showed was when Macho and Hogan broke up, at a Saturday Night's main event where Elizabeth got knocked down and Hogan took her to the back and freaking Macho Man gets the he won the match, then he gets the shit beat out of him. He got a good old freaking guitar shot to the head by the Honky Tonk Man. Laid him out. And then Elizabeth got knocked down. Got shoved down very hard by the Macho Man. By the Honky Tonk Man. Then Hogan comes out for the save. Takes Elizabeth to the back, and that's it. And then next thing you know, you see freaking Elizabeth on the thing getting an IV. And then Macho Man, Hogan's taking care of her and everything. And Macho Man comes up, "What are you doing? What are you doing with Miss Elizabeth, Hogan? Be a man, Hogan! You just wanted to get your dick in your dick sucked by Miss Elizabeth." And they said, "Right, Hogan, you son of a bitch, Hogan, oh yeah." And Hogan's like, "I never touched you, brother. I didn't touch you, brother. I love Miss Elizabeth." I secretly think that fucking Hulk Hogan wanted to fuck Miss Elizabeth. Who wouldn't at that time back in the 80s? She was fucking lovely. And she was only in her 20s. She died when she was in her 40s. Thank you, Lex Luger, you fucking asshole. But it is what it is, so. It's kind of amazing how Miss Elizabeth, made her debut with Randy, was his manager for a while. Then they got married. They got married in real life, and then they kind of broke up, and then they had a storyline where they get married in SummerSlam '88, and then freaking Macho Man went on Regis and Kathy Lee said we're divorced now. So. And then we didn't see Miss Elizabeth till, I think, 96, 97, when she came back with Randy, which was, a great reunion and everything. And then she turns on Randy, gets with freaking Ric Flair. Not like that, Ric Flair's, that feud with Ric Flair back in the 80s, Oh, SummerSlam 90, that was 91? I thought it was 88. I could have sworn that was 88. I don't think that was 91. Are you sure, Nick? I think you have to look at your tapes again. I'm pretty sure it was 88. Well, maybe I'm thinking the Match Man in Heaven and Match Man in Hell was in 88. I gotta look at my tapes. Now, I'll look it up, but I'm not going to. Not right now. But I think it's in 88. But you say it's 91, I'll look at it. So I could be wrong. But it is what it is. And 96, she came back. Okay. Yeah, I remember when she came back with Randy, and then she managed Ric Flair with that woman named Nancy Benoit. And then she got with the NWO. She was with Randy in the end with the NWO. And then somehow, before you know, she was with Lex Luger, and then Lex Luger fucking killed her. She killed herself, but she was with Lex Luger at the time. So I'm still surprised Luger didn't get arrested for that shit. Even though she was in his house and they were both doing drugs at the time. I hate to say, but Luger should be rotting in jail right now. But his life is rotting away anyway, but, sad to say, but, it is what it is. I'm not going to go there anymore. I'm done with that shit. Yes. SummerSlam 91 was the Match Made in Hell, Heaven and Match Made in Hell. So that was 91. I was at 91, so I should have known that. Like I said, my history, my brain is what it has. It's not the same as it used to be. So there's some things I do remember, some things I don't. I'm 44 years old. All right? It's all to break down. Getting old, Sonny. I'm suddenly forget. I remember back when I was 22. It is what it is. That's it. All right, let's get into Dynamite, if you will. All right, so Dynamite, great show last night. 3 titles on the line. Oh, was it? No, I take that back. I'm thinking of something else. Well, we had the TNT title on the line, the tag team titles on the line. Last night, and we had a big announcement from Cody Rhodes, and about Double or Nothing, and still, some fiddler matches here and there, but still, great show from top to bottom. I'm thinking this is. I don't even know what the ratings are at the moment. Let me see if maybe I can get them. That's what she said, but I'm trying to get go on if I can. Go on ringsidenews.com and check out the rating. I think it's out. I know the below 7,000 views. Oh boy. It's bad. If NXT cannot pull can't even pull 1 million, and you got a rival company that's been around for 2 goddamn years get over 1 million just about almost every week now. I mean, they got it the last 2 weeks so far. If your company, a developmental company, which is basically what NXT is, a developmental company, or the third brand, if you will, for the WWE. If you can't pull 1 million views on a consistent fucking basis, shut down the company. I know TNA is doing that because they can't really get 1 million views if they to save their life right now. Not like they did back in the day. From like 2005, when they were on Spike. In the good years when they were on Spike. And then after that, they went to Destination America. Didn't get a lot of ratings there. They went to Pop, did pretty good there. Didn't get a million views, but still they got a decent size amount. And then they go to Pursuit, and basically nobody has that channel. You got nothing, and now you're on Access TV, and you barely get maybe 300, 400,000 people watching your show. And don't give me a shit with Twitch, okay? There's not that many people on Twitch, watch it either. I mean, you don't get 1 million viewers on Twitch either. Ring of Honor, they had a semi-TV deal with Destination America. They didn't really get a lot of people watching the show either. And now they're on Comet, which nobody has. And I don't know, right now, I don't even know if they're still on Comet right now. I think they are, but they're not getting a lot of views there. I mean, the only way that I can watch fucking Ring of Honor TV is on the Ring of Honor app, on the Fight app, or if I have when I'm on Honor Club. That's it. But that's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say about that. So, I mean, if NXT can't get 1 million views like they did when they first started, on the USA Network, when they were on Wednesday nights before, AEW went to Wednesday nights with the Wednesday Night War, and they won 72 weeks. They won 72 out of the whole, just about a year's worth of shows. It is what it is. And you shouldn't even have a show if you can't get 1 million views on a major network like the USA Network is. So, yeah. So, like I said, NXT did below 700,000 this week. That's fucking horrible. That's horrible. That's that. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. Nick says, I think Impact Wrestling would beg to differ. About what? About their fan base? Their viewership? Probably. Plus, there are wrestlers who stream on Twitch and they enjoy talking to the fans. Yeah, I know that. I mean, there's people, I mean, everybody's, who has Twitch, that's a wrestler talks to their fans. I mean, Adam Cole, we all know Adam Cole, baby! It's on Twitch. Paige is on Twitch. She loves talking to her fans. I was gonna say AJ Styles, but he's not on Twitch anymore, which sucks. But there's a lot of wrestlers, that are on Twitch, and they get a lot of viewers. I don't think they don't get a lot, but like I haven't seen like one wrestler on Twitch get like 1 million views on a video. I'm talking about, when they're gaming or whatever they're doing on Twitch, showing their titties or whatever. It's not OnlyFans or one of those shit, but yeah, but they love talking to their fans. They wrestlers love talking to their fans because that's the only way they can make income right now. Besides their contract, they have to go through like a third party. And the WWE don't let them do that. It is what it is, and that's that. When you're on Twitch, you get donations and people, they buy and shit, and the wrestlers get the money from Twitch and all that shit. But I would go on Twitch if I knew a lot about gaming and how to stream gaming. I would love to go on Twitch and get a lot of money, but sadly I don't know how to do all that shit. I'm a rookie. But if I knew, I would freaking when I would have time, I would love to go on Twitch and play video games just about all day, all night, or just talk to my fans on Twitch all day and all night and get money for it. If you're able to do that. Neighbor's going outside, so sawing up his car. All right, so like I said, I would love to go on Twitch, make my own Twitch channel and just stream, but I really don't have much time for that because I got to do YouTube videos and Twitch. I can't do two things at once. Especially if I'm on StreamYard, I would have to upgrade, and I don't have the money to upgrade right now. So I can multi-platform. I would love to do it, so I can, simulcast from YouTube to Facebook to Twitch to Instagram to Twitter. But yeah, you got $25? Give it to me. I'd love to do it, but I don't. I'm saving my money for bills right now, so I got a lot of bills, and I gotta get food, and I gotta get, I gotta pay my car payments. Like I said, I gotta pay my bills. I gotta get, I hate to say it, but I gotta get gas, and some places here in New York, they're starting, kind of run short on gas. I mean, not in New York. I mean Jersey. When I go to New York, and I go to New York, I have to get gas. But I live here in Jersey, and Jersey's starting to run dry. Not a lot of places in Jersey where you can get gas right now. And they're saying by the weekend, the pumps are gonna, all the, gas is gonna get back to normal. There's not all the gas stations are gonna have gas. Hopefully by the end of the weekend. I don't believe that, but we'll see. Because they're fixing the fucking pipeline, and the fucking gas runs 3 to 5 miles an hour. I mean, how are you gonna get gas through a fucking pipe that goes 5 miles an hour? Somebody tell me that. So yeah, I mean, a lot of the southern states and the mid-Atlantic states, all the way up to here in Jersey, don't have gas. And you knew this was gonna happen. That's why gas is over $3 fucking right now. Good job there, Joe. Fucking idiot. Well, at least he did one thing right. A couple things right. it's not all that bad, but you know, this whole thing with the gas and you know, gas prices going over $3. You know, states, you know, pulling back the unemployment payments, $300 a week. A lot of states are doing it now. So people that are getting $300 a week for unemployment, well, not getting it anymore. So I don't know how they're gonna pay their bills and all that shit. You know, thankfully New York and New Jersey haven't had that yet, but they probably will soon. So that'll suck for a lot of people. Thankfully, it doesn't affect me right now. But it is what it is. I know. That's it. All right, I talked for fucking 40 minutes, but I haven't even got the dynamite. But I don't care. You don't like it? Suck my cock. And that's that. Nick says he got to play a game with Colt Cabana, the man who sucks dick. So you played a Twitch game with a fucking homo. It is what it is. Yeah, Colt Cabana's he sucks dick. Not literally. We just make a joke out of that. You know, he's not homo. He's not a homosexual, but it is what it is. Oh, Peter said something. He's a homo. He's homosexual. No, I don't. I don't go that way, sorry. So you can clip this and say I'm a homosexual, and when you have no proof of that, because if I have a wife, you know, a woman, how can I be a fucking homo? So suck it. And when I say that, doesn't mean it. I'm not saying it in a homosexual way. Okay. When Adam Cole, you know, did his whole suck my dick gimmick, it wasn't because, you know, he was a homosexual. It was his gimmick. Okay? So when I say it, it's a gimmick. That's my thing. And a lot of other people say it too, but, you know, does that make them a homosexual? No. So it is what it is. And that's that. All you haters can blow me and suck my cock. And that's all I gotta say about that. Eat it. Yeah. Not like Grimm's Toy Show, but fuck him too, by the way. Anyway, but yeah, that's kind of cool, I guess. Nick, you play with Colt Cabana. It is what it is. I went on Adam Cole's Twitch when it was streaming Final Fantasy VII. And I said hello. He said hello. That's the only thing I did on Twitch. You know, that's the only basic person I actually watch on Twitch is Adam Cole. I used to watch AJ Styles, and then he took his Twitch down. I think Selena Vega took hers down, or she's still on it sometimes. That's that. So I think Selena Vega's still on Twitch. Speaking of Selena Vega, she's coming back to the WWE right now. She's coming back to the WWE. So they released her, and now she's coming back. So why release her? So I don't know what that means. So I would, if Selena Vega is coming back, I would think, and I would assume that if she does come back, I hope she comes back and is Aleister Black's manager. I mean, they're married. Why not? Maybe Selena Vega can form another like group, you know, to manage, other people to manage. You could have Aleister Black. She can have Angel Garza. Well, I would say Angel Garza, even though he's on Raw. So unless they ship him to SmackDown. But first I would have Selena Vega be Aleister Black's manager, be like this mistress or goddess or something like that, kind of like what Scarlett Bordeaux is right now. You know, they call her the goddess of NXT, because she is not one of the hottest women in NXT, but she's up there. I think she's number 2 with Io, of course. I think Io's the hottest woman in NXT. That's just my opinion, but Scarlett's right down there, right number 2. But I think. All right, let's get to Dynamite. All right, Dynamite first match, IGP title. Nagata came out with his trainee Ren Narita. That was. I liked how they came out. They started the show. It felt like a boxing match. Challenger comes out. Yuji Nagata comes out through the ramp and the runway, and gets in the ring with Ren Narita. And then we see John Moxley, the IWGP United States Champion. We see him come out with Eddie Kingston, and he comes out with the IWGP United States Championship. But he doesn't come out to his music. And I'm like, he comes out to Wild Thing by the Trogs. I'm like, wait a minute, is Rick Vaughn coming out from Major League? I'm like, give me Vaughn! Rick Vaughn? Gotta if you ever watch Major League, Major League 1 and 2, but that song kicks in, but not that version, but by the Trogs. It was like an updated version. They should have what Moxley should have used was the version that Sam Kinison did back in 1986, I believe. That was an awesome version. That's an awesome cover, by the way, of that song. I love that song. Wow, thing, think you move me. So he comes out to that. I'm like, wait a minute, what is this? He's come out to Wild Thing by the Trogs. So I guess that's either going to be his new theme. It was just going to be like a one-night only thing. But I mean, Tony Khan must have paid a lot of money to get that song used. Open his fucking checkbook and get a lot of more fucking songs. Or could hear some like Metallica or some like Ozzy or something like that. Most New Year's Day or this band right here in this moment. You don't have to pay them a lot. Metallica, like for newer bands like paying arm and a leg to get the rights to use their song. But yeah, it was kind of funny to hear Wild Thing by the Trogs. Moxley's coming out to it. I'm like, wait, what is this? This is new. So I don't know if he's gonna use it as his theme song when he comes out all the time, or he's gonna go back to Death Rider. I don't know. He should go to something else. I mean, I love Wild Thing by the Trogs or by Sam Kinison or many others who have covered that song. But still, I mean, I think a better choice of song would have been better for Moxley. But it is what it is. So like, blah blah. We get to the match. This match is great. They start in the middle of the ring. They meet in the middle of the ring, and they just go at it like two fucking bulls. I mean, 53. I mean, still got it. And he said himself he wants to wrestle until he's in his 70s. Okay, there, Yuji, you want to be a you want to be like Funk, who wrestled into his 80s, and now is basically because he has no hips and no legs. He's a hardcore legend in Japan. Japan, #1. Ain't that right, Cactus? Bang! That's right, Terry. Would you like some Doritos, Terry? Cactus, I don't eat Doritos. But I was a hard #1. Yuji, the guy's gonna fight until he can't fight no more. So, he wants to wrestle until he's in his 70s. So another 15, 20 years, we'll probably still see Yuji Nagata fighting for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship or something like that. I mean, he looks great. He's in shape. Who knows? I'd love to see it. That's that. So they beat the crap out of each other in the middle of the ring. Moxley sends him into the ropes. He hits a clothesline. Yuji comes out with a kick, a knee strike. He's so, yeah, come on, jump, fight. Nice. So Mox's like, I'm out of here. So he rolls to the outside. Yuji follows him. Moxley sends him into the barricade. Ow. He's like, yeah, I beat him. And then Yuji gets in the ring. Moxley close in the corner. And then a snapmare, then a running kick chest, then a snap elbow drop for a near fall. Then John with another kick to the chest for another near fall. Then he looks at the hard cam, and he starts pulling on Nagata's nose. Goes to the top rope, dives, gets caught. And then Yuji with an elbow, then a kick. Sends John. And then we get an exploder for a near fall. Moxley with a headlock, whipped into the ropes, reversed. Yuji rolls through, fakes a dropkick, and hits a low one to the knees. Because Yuji's smart. It's a kick, one to the chest, then another kick. Those lightning fast kicks. Oh, and they hurt too, by the way. Both men get up. They start beating each other up with forearms to the face again. Moxley wins it with a clothesline for a near fall. He tries to go for a pile driver, but Yuji stopped it and hits a backdrop. Then another kick to the chest. Then he locks the head, sits Moxley in the corner, and hits an exploder off the top rope. Yikes. Then another kick to the chest. For a near fall. Then he locked in the 1925 sleeper. Then he drops Rosen, his patented arm breaker. And eyes. No, completely goes psycho. Moxley gets the ropes to break the hold. As we go to picture in picture. If I can get my notes. If I can get my notes to... There we go. Thank you, computer. So Yuji stands up. He's all proud of himself. Grabs John, pulls on the arm. Looks to drop. Excuse me. Looks to drop it, but John punches him. They go back and forth again. Still beat the crap out of the forearm shot. John takes over, hitting some more. Hits the rope. To face. And Yuji with an insigity to Moxley. Moxley goes off the ropes. Hits a big clothesline for a near fall. Then he locks him in a bulldog choke. As you see that Moxley bleeding from his face. Got some blood marks. So more forearms, and then Moxley spins, hits another forearm to the face, drops Yuji. Then he lifts him and hits a few knees to the face, and then he locks him in and kind of like hit a butterfly suit the time shift. Okay. So he just picks him up. Boom. They picked him up and he flipped him over and they called it the paradigm shift. I think he, and he wins the match with that. Okay. Like I said, I mean, he just picked him up and freaking put, suplexed him over with a butterfly suplex, and he wins the match with what they call the paradigm shift. I don't think he could have even hit the paradigm shift on Yuji, to be honest with you, but still, he gets the win. Match was all right. Not just pretty good. I gave it 3.5 out of 5 stars. And that's basically it for that. And yeah, he gets down on his knees and has the IWGP US title on the mat. And then he gets down on his knees and he bows to Nagata. Nagata bows him, and then they go in, and then they shake hands. And that's it. And they have a nice hug. And that's it. So good match. And Moxley continues his reign as IWGP States champion. And that's it. Probably never see Yuji again on TV. But that's it. So it's probably in Japan right now. Getting to the G1. As Moxley continues with the IWGP United States title. I don't know who's next for him at this point. We'll see. I would think it might be Ishii, or maybe somebody from the Empire. I mean, he's already beat Minoru Suzuki. He beat Lance Archer to get him back. He beat Nagata. He beat Kenta. So who's next at this point? But I don't know. That's it. I'm hot. I'm tired. I'm going to need a nap soon. All right, so I gave that 3.5 out of 5 stars. All right, after that, we go back. 3/5 of the inner circle. We have Ortiz, Jake Hager, and Sammy Guevara there. Jericho wasn't there because he's selling his arm injury from getting thrown off the top of the cage last week. At Blood and Guts. So they said he messed up his elbow or his shoulder or something like that. So he's not there. And Santana wasn't there. Anyway, I'll get to that in a minute. So Ortiz says MJF showed what type of Jericho. Then he had the audacity to have Santana, of course, he stabbed him with a fork. Really, MJF? I mean, are you that big of a mark? I mean, you are a mark, but and you have a microscopic dick. But that's another story for another time. I mean, really, you have to have the guy arrested for giving you a fork. You're a bitch, MJF. You are a bitch. Jericho is injured. So anyway, Hager says they failed. The Pinnacle failed. That they are alive, and they want another match with them. Sammy says as long as both factions are in the company, they will never stop fighting. And if they don't do what they want, they will put the Pinnacle in the grave. And they're going to have a coronation last night. And Sammy's like, well, instead of a coronation, we're going to have a funeral. So we'll see what happens with that. We're going to hear from the Pinnacle later in the show with their coronation and shit. And I'll get to that in a little bit. All right, so I gave that 3 out of 5 stars. And that's it. All right, we move on. How much time we got? All right. We're running a little bit late, but it is what it is. Back, we have the entrance of the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. I wish he went back to his original theme and not the Snoop Dogg version of it. That's just me. Yeah. So he comes a history lesson. I'm like, if I wanted to learn about history, I'd like book or go to school. Talk about, and we get a good old USA, USA chant from the crowd. Big crowd at Daly's place, as always. And I can't wait till there's 20,000 fans screaming, next to each other, just giving everybody a high five right in front of you. Kind of like what WrestleMania did. Not that there were a lot of people ringside, but it is what it is. Daly's place is gonna be freaking amazing. And that's that. So Cody talks the most recent election, and it's always funny to poke fun at it. He says he has never not been proud to be an American. He says that he has run down, verbally buried the United States. Then Cody says he's fought some of the best in the UK. He talks about Williams and a couple of the UK. That was nice. 86, which is a great year for a lot of a great year. If you're a Met fan, of course. And he says Willie Nelson came out with a song called "Live." Cody says there is so much to love and behold. The dream lives here. Then he talks about a 16-year-old man coming from cultivates the lives of everybody in the city he's staying. Then he brings up Brandy. She's about to give birth, about to pop with her a beautiful black and white child. So that's always nice. And he wants her to know that he didn't just lay down under another man's flag. He got up and at Double or Nothing. This is a big announcement he has. He said at Double or Nothing, he will face Anthony Go, not American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. He will be, for one night only, he will fight Anthony Ogogo as the Dream, Cody Rhodes. So that's it. That's a big announcement from Cody Rhodes, taking after his dad, with the American Dream. Great promo. Kind of felt like the Hard Times promo a little bit, that his dad did back in the 80s. Hard Time, if you will. Great promo. Brandy loved it. She went on Twitter and said, I love this promo. So this was great. I gave it 3.25 out of 5 stars. And that's it. So we're going to see Anthony Ogogo versus Cody Rhodes one-on-one. And Cody Rhodes will be known for one night only as the American Cody Rhodes. That's that. We'll see what happens with that. I think Ogogo's going to beat his ass. Just, I just think that, Cody's going to put him over. I think he should put him over. And we'll see what happens with that. And we move on. So 3.25 out of 5 stars for that. And we move on. Then we get a video package of SCU. Kazarian and Daniels talk about their dislike of the Young Bucks. Matt and Nick Jackson, hyping, just a little video before the match, which comes up next. EW team, we got SCU taking on the with Don Callis and the Good Brothers, Gallows and Anderson. They were at ringside. They came out with them. Don Callis, as always, goes to commentary to piss Excalibur and Shivani and JR off. It is what it is. So we get to the match. This match, another these guys, we've seen them on fight a lot. Back at PWG and Ring of Honor. Sorry, I'm falling asleep. I'm about to pass out. But it is what it is. This match was epic. Starts off with Kaz and Nick. Kaz slaps Nick. Nick slaps him back. Kaz chases Nick out of the ring. They go back in the ring. He ducks a clothesline. Kaz with a kick, and a back kick, and a clothesline. Tag saying Christopher Daniels. They whip into the ropes. Kick from Daniels. Neck breaker from Kaz. And then Matt comes in. They hit a double team to Matt. And then a snapmare to Nick. Springboard elbow drop. And then a leg drop from Kaz off the pin for a fall. Then they kick both of the Bucks. Daniels stays in. Sends Nick into the ropes. It gets reversed. And then Matt with a back body drop, sending Daniels over the top rope. Matt stays in with a clothesline. Matt comes in with a clothesline. She's like, dive through the ropes with a kick to Daniels. And then the Bucks leave the ring. They grab Daniels and locks his head. They powerbomb him on the apron. Ow. And then Nick gets on the apron, wants to do it again. And Nick with a senton on the ankles of Daniels. Ow. So we go to break. Come back. SU's double teaming while Rick Knox basically just stands there doing nothing. Kind of funny. Powerbomb to Nick for a near fall, and then Cass Daniels are both in. Matt comes in. He helps Nick and takes some knees to the gut. Daniels with a right hand looks for the best moonsault ever, but Matt is there to shove Daniels off the corner. Cass misses a right, hits a leg drop, but then eats a knee to face, kick face, right elbow, and then a bulldog. Nick goes runs with the kick to Daniels, and then he turns, hits a shoulder to the gut, and then a face buster over the top rope. Nick rolls outside. He hits a super kick. He super kicks Daniels into the ring post, and next thing we know, Daniels is busted. I mean, wide open. I don't know if he did bad or when he got into the post. I mean, like he just ripped his like face or something. But he was gushing blood. I mean, gushing. Cass pulls Nick in, hits a Gilmore Kata off the rope. And then he realizes Daniels is open and doesn't know what to do. He turns, grabs the head. Nick with a high kick to the head. Matt comes in, sees that Daniels is bleeding, and he knocks Cass up, hits a buckle bomb into a kick from Nick. And then Matt with some forearms. They go for more bang for your buck, but Cass and then Nick flies. And then Nick flies a Northern Light suplex for a near fall. Cass sends Nick to the outside with a back body drop. Matt turns and get a body slam. And then Gallows and Anderson, who I guess stayed at ringside. I didn't notice they were ringside until this time. Gallows gets on the apron to distract. Cass with a pin that would have won the title. Rick Knox was too busy with Gallows. Cass tries to attack, grabs Matt out of the corner, looks for a powerbomb. Matt tries to hit a Hurricane Rana, but Cass knocks him in and hits the Styles Clash to his good buddy AJ Styles. Near fall to that, as Nick stopped the pin. Cass sends Nick to the outside. He comes back, tries for the Gilmore Cutter, a springboard Gilmore Cutter, but Matt hits a super kick, and then we get a power driver and a running knee for a near fall. As Daniels will stop it, goes for a super kick, it misses. Then he hits Nick with the Angel's Wings, and then Daniels gets up. He's like, blood just gushing down his face, and his back of his head's all fucking cut up and busted wide open. Didn't look good, but the spear starts attacking the cut. More blood comes out. Just over and over with right hands. Kicks Daniels, a double underhook, back body drop from Matt. That's my notes. Don't load. Matt goes in the corner. They do a WrestleMania 20. Oh damn! They do a WrestleMania moment. Remember with HBK and Ric Flair? I think it was WrestleMania 20. What was it? 20, I forget what number it was, 26, 28, I think it was. Whatever. It's they paid homage to HBK. They kind of mock him. Matt's like, he sees Daniels is busted wide open and about to get up, and I'm sorry, I love you. Boom, super kick. That was funny. I like that. Get a near fall out of that. And Daniels gets up, hits a surprise rock bottom. Tries to go for the best moonsault ever. And he goes up, he slips. And thankfully, the commentary didn't, it's like, oh, we botched, they actually say, oh, the blood, is in his face. He can do it. The blood's just losing a lot of blood. But eventually, the best moonsault ever for a near fall. The close Matt at the ring. Carl Anderson won as Anderson tried to get on the and Daniels turns and we got the cold spray in the eye trick. I think it was Matt who sprayed the cold spray in the eyes of Daniel, and they hit a super kick to Kaz. They hit Daniels in the head with the spray can, cover for a near fall, tags Nick, and then they hit the BTE trigger. 1, 2, 3. The Young Bucks retain the team titles, and that's it. So they get the win. Match I gave 3.5 out of 5 stars, and that's it. Afterwards, so SCU is broken up since that was a stipulation that if SCU does not win, that they will break up forever. So they're done. Which sucks. They had a great career as the Addiction, former tag team champions in TNA, in Ring of Honor, and in partly in AEW, even though it was Kazarian and Scorpio Sky. I don't think they did the free word rule, but still, they had many wars with a lot of teams. I've only seen Machine Guns, Pentagon, and Ray Phoenix, and with the Bucks as well, and Kenny and Adam Page as well. They had a great career. I think they're gonna just go. They're gonna go into the Hall of Fame, and probably I don't think they're gonna wrestle again. Well, as a tag team, they can't wrestle, but I think they might continue on wrestling in singles action. I don't know, because Daniels is like in his 50s right now, and basically he's like a backstage guy, and he's head of talent promotions or something like that. So I don't think we'll see Daniels fight much. Kazarian, I don't know what's gonna happen with him, if he's gonna just like hang it up or maybe go backstage with Daniels and help out. Then again, you put him in the TNT title picture. I don't know what's gonna happen with the former SCU guys. Scorpio Sky's doing his own thing with Ethan Page, and like I said, I don't know what Daniels is probably gonna go. Being an executive, a backstage guy. Daniel and Kazarian, I don't know if he's gonna continue to wrestle or will be a backstage guy, but we'll see. And that's it. So, still a match, 3.5 out of 5 stars, and the fans are, like, chanting SCU, and then we hear from Charlotte some commotion going on in the back, and I was like, we're trying to get a camera there, and I'm like, why are we going to the back? Why can't we just see SCU? They're hugging, and the fans are going nuts, cheering them on and everything. And we have to go to the back where we see Moxley and Kingston destroying the Elite's dressing room. They're pissed. And then after that, we come back to see Daniels and Kaz hugging. Daniels is still busted wide open. Kaz hugs him. Blood's on him. Nick Jackson got all the blood too. They had new shoes on. They got ruined with Daniels' blood. So SCU is done. I really wish they would have showed Daniels and Kaz hugging it out instead of going to the back. And it took like 5 minutes. 5 minutes for them to go to the back and show Moxley and Kingston freaking tearing up the dressing room. They could have just showed that after. That's bad production there, Tony. But still, it is what it is. So, goodbye, SCU. And that's it. So, we move on from there. I met, Daniels, Kazarian, and Scorpio Sky at a Ring of Honor show. Had the picture on my Facebook page and everything. So, because I'm a very important guy, I'm Mr. VIP, Mr. Very Important Peter. That's me. So, That's all I gotta say about that. Not tooting my horn or anything like that, but I met more wrestlers than you can count your fingers on. You can count. So that's all I gotta say about that. So be jealous, motherfuckers. Be very fucking jealous. That's it. All right, we will move on. All right, then we go backstage with Dasha Fuentes or Dasha Gonzalez. She's with Christian Cage. Christian! And he talks about Taz. Christian says has as much credibility as he does critiquing as above the table. Okay. He says at one time Taz was a bad man. He used to kick some ass back before he messed up his neck. That's why he can't wrestle anymore. Kind of like Austin, messed up his neck, and he's gone. She says Taz was the baddest man, but not so now. So Cage says track for next week. So he tells Taz to pick any member of his entourage and put him. But then, and after that, he brings up Battle Royale, which is gonna be on Double or Nothing, as it always is. On every pay-per-view, we get a Battle Royal of some type or a match. Casino ladder match like we had at Revolution. And then we had, the Casino Battle Royale at we had one at we had one at Revolution. We had one at Full Gear. I think every pay-per-view they basically have a Casino Battle Royale of some type. Which, as much as I love Battle Royals, aren't they kind of getting played out? I don't care about the fucking Royal Rumble. I mean, that's tradition shit. Because you gotta have, somebody, you gotta have a women's Royal Rumble and a men's Royal Rumble. Which I'm okay with, because, the winner gets a title shot at WrestleMania as the number one. They have their big WrestleMania moment and everything. That's fine. But, I mean, if you just have a Battle Royal on a TV show or house show, that's kind of boring. I don't want to see a Battle Royal. I mean, if it's a Battle Royal, it's like, oh, the guy's going to get a title shot at the end of the night. That's fine. And dandy. But, with the Battle Royals that AEW has, it's a title shot of their choosing, or a title shot, if you will, whenever they want. So it's kind of like Money in the Bank. The case, of course. It is what it is. So Cage would get a title shot whenever he wants, and he says he's going to win the Casino Battle Royale. And then in comes Seidel, looking for redemption. And he says last year didn't go so well for him, since he was, we all remember what happened last year when he was in Casino Battle Royale. He comes in and almost kills himself, trying for the shooting star press, and he slipped and almost landed on his goddamn neck. He's very lucky to be, he didn't get hurt. So Christian thinks things are just going to fall into place. Boom! So Seidel says, forget about Team Taz, because he signed that contract for next week. So we're going to see Matt Seidel and Christian in the Battle Royale as well. And probably all the other guys, some Darby in it, and some guys we don't see. Like, I think Ray Phoenix will be in it. Pentagon will probably be in it. Maybe Trent, Chucky T. Most of the roster be in that. Hi, Ty Conti. I'm on Twitter, by the way. I'm looking. Just, something popped up with yeah, it's that. So Seidel says he will fight. He signed the contract, and he will face Christian Cage one-on-one this Wednesday night on the program. It should be a pretty decent match. And like I said, he said the Casino Royale and the title shot. We'll see what happens with that. Christian's gonna win the battle royale. I think pretty much almost locked in that Christian's gonna win the title shot. Maybe face Kenny at All Out 3 in August or September. If it wherever that, go back to Chicago All Out. You know, but they've had it the last basically 4 years since 2018. So, you know, Chicago has All Out, or they'll go somewhere else this year. I'd love for it to be in New York, but who knows if that's going to actually happen. And if it does, it's going to sell out in about 2 minutes. So there's no way. If it's in Madison Square Garden, it's going to sell out. That's like there'll be no freaking way I can get tickets to that unless I get it from StubHub. And even if I can get it on StubHub, I'm gonna probably be paying like $250 to sit in God's country, you know, in the cheap seats in the upper deck of Madison Square Garden, where I could barely see anything. So, but you know, they're not gonna have it at the Hammerstein Ballroom. There's no way they're gonna have that. No way. I mean, I would love it, but you know, the Hammerstein Ballroom, you can probably fit 2,500 people at most. I mean, if you sell it out, which it'll sell out real quick there too. Or if they have it at the Barclays Center or at the Prudential Center here in Jersey, I mean, it's going to sell out real quick. So if it comes to New York and New Jersey, there's probably no way I'm going to go there unless somebody gives me a ticket. I'll pay you back, but you know, somehow. But you know, get me a ticket, and I'm there. You know. I gotta say about that. So next week, Christian Cage and Matt Sydal one-on-one should be a good match. And that's it. All right, we move on. All right, match number 3, number 1 contenders match to see who faces Kenny for AEW World at nothing. We got bastard Pac taking on our good buddy Orange Cassidy. And this match, it started off good, and then the ending, you know, I don't know. I think the ending kind of sucked because they had to redo it. You know, I'll get to that in a minute. So they start off with Orange Cassidy. You know, he takes his glasses off, puts it on Pac. Pac looks kind of cool with the glasses on, and then Pac's like, or actually, Pac took the glasses off, and then Orange Cassidy reversed it, puts them on Pac. Pac takes them off, breaks the glasses. Orange puts his hands in the air. He's about to put them in his pants, and then Pac tried for a punch. Orange Cassidy ducked. Then out of nowhere hits Beach Break, and I was like, "Oh, that's gonna be it. This is gonna be a quick match." Pac kicked out at 2. Then Pac rolls in the ring. Orange Cassidy goes, "Oh!" Puts his hands in his pants. Then he hits a suicide dive to the outside. Then he goes in his pants, pulls out another pair of glasses, puts them on, and the fans go nuts. And I'm like, you know, Tony's like, "Oh, he's got another pair of glasses," and JR goes, "You know, he's got a deal." He always does have a deal with Ray-Ban or something. I don't know, you know, that Kenny has, because you know Kenny comes out with glasses, so maybe him and Kenny have like a deal with Ray-Ban. You know, they come, you know, they supply their glasses or their sunglasses and stuff. Well, I wish you know, AEW would put his glasses on AEWshop.com. I don't know if they are, but if they're not on there, put them for a nice cheap price of like $10. But I'm just saying, I mean, if you have like a mask or I mean some kind of cool thing. Like I mean, Johnny Gargano's got his got a headband, stuff like that. I mean, put it on the the website, the shop, where you can get it, the merch site or anything else. For like 10, 20, 10, 15, 20 bucks. Don't put it for an astronomical price, like $100, like they did with the Fiend mask, the new one. With the burnt face and shit. Looked like Chucky or Jason Voorhees. $100 for that shit. I'm like, what? I mean, you could buy a shirt, a freaking dinky little shirt for $25 plus shipping and handling, of course. Right? But yeah, if you want the Fiend mask or the mask you had before that, you gotta pay $75 to $100 for that shit plus shipping and handling. That's ridiculous. But yeah, I mean, if Orange Cassidy, and AEW think of it, put the fucking glasses up on AEWshop.com and put it for about $10, $10, $15 at most. And they'll sell like hotcakes. Everybody will want a pair of Orange Cassidy glasses and shit like that, I'd buy them. I mean, I want to, I buy a lot of stuff with this band right here in this moment, and I got a pair of glasses, and the skull mask, the skull scarf mask, whatever you want to call it. I got that, and they were charging $10 for it. 10, but for 10, $10 I paid for it. I'd have to waste $50 just for one fucking item. I mean, they're selling in this moment socks. $10 on the site. Socks. They got mugs for like $25, $30, I think. But yeah, I mean, you want to sell a headband, you can sell it for like $15, $20, not freaking $35, $45 for a fucking headband. Fucking little winky dink headband. I mean, I know you have to make money somehow, but come on, $45 for like a headband? Come on. That's ridiculous. But yeah, like I say, if I wanted a pair of In This Moment socks with Maria Brink's hot, sexy face on it, or just the logo, not this logo, this type logo, because they have the new logo on it now. $10 on the site plus shipping and handling, so it's basically like almost just about $20, 20 maybe close to $25, that's all with shipping and handling and shit. $10 for the socks plus shipping and handling, you're paying about $15, $20 at most. Not bad, huh? Just for a winky-dink pair of socks. Or a scarf. Or, I don't have them with me. I don't even know where my fucking my In This Moment sunglasses are in this fucking house, but it is what it is. They're somewhere. They're here, I know. I know they're in the house. I just don't know where the fuck it is. Because my house is a fucking pigsty. Me and the missus are slowly cleaning it up. But I don't live in the most extravagant house in America. I wish I did, but and I don't live in a basement, okay, or a mobile or a trailer park or something like that. It's a house, a actual house. Okay, got an attic. I got beds upstairs and all this shit. The attic. Just what it is. So if you fucking haters still think I live, with my parents, and you think I live in a basement home, you can kiss my ass and suck my cock. Okay? So I've been living here since 2011. So that's when I moved to Jersey. So, been living in Jersey for going on 10 years. Actually, 10 years in when did I move here? I think in August of 2011 I moved here. I think in August, or April, somewhere around the spring and summertime of 2011, I moved to Jersey. Right, right around where my my brother from another mother used to live in Livingston, New Jersey. So it is what it is. And that's all I gotta say about that. So yeah. What was I talking about? Yes, so I was talking about the shades and everything, but we'll move on from that. All right, so he puts a shade on with a Orange Cassidy sends him back into the barricade again. Then he re-enters the ring to count. Falls. Then we go to commercial. We come back. Pac sends Orange into the barricade and into the ring. He goes in. Then he hits a kick to the back of the head. Goes up top. Dives over with a drop kick. And then he kips. And then he kips up. Leaves the ring. Heads back to the top rope. Does another drop kick. And then he tries for a third one. We see Orange Cassidy on his hands and knees. Tries for the third one. Hits the third to the upper back near fall. And then Pac drags Orange towards the corner. Orange rolls away. Pac drops in his stomach a mud hole in his ass. Goes to the top rope again. Orange rolls again into, and then he's like, thumbs up Pac. Pac looks down from above. He's like, hmm? Then Orange grabs him, sends him into the corner. Orange rolls into a wheelbarrow into a pinfall near fall. Pac with a spinning kick sends Orange into ropes. Then a running kick to face. Then a power bomb. I mean, a really, really, really bad power bomb. Like I don't know. It was just sick. I mean, you gotta see it to believe it. But somehow, Orange Cassidy kicks out. He rolls to the outside, and he looked knocked out. I don't know if it was from the power bomb or it's from the drop kicks. The last one was onto the upper back. Maybe from one of those drop kicks or power bomb. I don't know which one it was, but he was knocked out. I mean, he was unresponsive. You know, Darby Edwards like, what's going on? What's going on? She's looking at the fucking trainer. You know, doc, come over here. I think something's wrong. Pac. He's telling him, I think he's knocked out. So amidst all that, Don Callis gets off commentary, and he starts yelling at Pac. He says, "You're not going to face Kenny. You're not going to do this and that. You're not going to get a title shot." And then out of nowhere comes in the ring. He has and hits Pac in the back of the belt, knocked him out. Oh, but we doesn't see this. You know, Kenny goes outside. And, you know, commentary's like, "Oh, he's such a freaking coward," and this and that. You know, just running Kenny down. You know, holds his belt, goes up the steps, goes on stage with Don Callis, and Darby Edwards, you know, looks at what's going on. You know, Orange Cassidy's basically near the apron, medical attention, basically half dead, down, he's unconscious, from belt shot to the back of the head. She starts counting him out, and then she gets to 10, and we get a double. So we don't get a winner in this match for the number one contendership. So I'm thinking, I bet you nothing we're going to get a three-way dance. I just know it. You know? And that's what happens. That's what happens. So afterwards, Don gets on the mic. He says, well, I'm not a referee. I'm no doctor, but this means we don't have a winner, which means that Kenny Omega does not have to defend the title at Double or Nothing. And he says, "Oh, we got the night off." So Kenny wants to go on a road trip. He's like, "Fire up the Ninja Suzuki bikes. You know, let's just go on a nice road trip because what we have here is two losers." and he says he has a night off. And then we see Schiavone, whatever you want to call him. Yeah, he gets on the stage and kind of interrupts him. And Kenny's like, "Don't you interrupt the champ!" And Schiavone's like, I'll get down for you, not like that, but anyway. So basically, Tony says that he just been informed that on May the 30th at Double or Nothing there will be a round match, and tells Kenny you will defend the title, and it's going to be a Pac taking on Kenny Omega for the AEW World Heavyweight, and just loses it. He's like, "What? What do you mean I have to defend my title? What do you mean? What?" He's going off on Tony Schiavone, and Tony's like, "Well, Tony Khan just told me in my ear." I mean, really, you don't have to say that, Tony. It was a line, I know, because freaking they changed the finish, which I think they're gonna go with a 3-way anyway, but it kind of messed up the finish of this because Orange Cassidy got knocked out and shit. And I'm going a hour and a half in, so it's getting close to 8:30. So, and I'm gonna nap. I don't know what I'm gonna do right now. I might eat, or I'm gonna I might take a power nap and then get up, eat, feed my cat, watch some more TV, maybe play some more Resident Evil 8, and then maybe I don't know if I'm gonna do another video tonight. And if I do, I'll probably just do an open forum stream. I don't know yet, but if not, probably just take a nap, eat, go back to and then take another nap, and just probably go to sleep for the rest of the night like I did last night. That's it. So Kenny's pissed. So it's bad mouthing Schiavone. Then he goes over to Darby Edwards and he's like, "Darby, did you have anything to do with this?" I'm like, Darby's like, "I don't know." So it is. Excuse me. It is what it is. So that's it. So that ends that match. Match was all right. Gave it 3 out of 5 stars. So at Double or Nothing for the AEW World Title, Kenny Omega will defend against Orange Cassidy and Pac. We'll see what happens with that. Obviously, I think Kenny's going to win anyway, and then probably start his next feud, which will probably be with, I would think, Christian Cage. I think it might be with Christian Cage if he wins the Battle Royale, because I don't know who else could win at this point. So, and then Kenny and Christian will have a match at All Out 3 in late August or early September. Kenny will probably win that one, and then I go to Full Gear, and probably lose it at Full Gear, or probably lose it at Revolution 2022. I think he's gonna do this year as a champ, but we'll see. We shall see, because he has the Impact World Title defense on Saturday. Well, not Saturday, at Slammiversary coming up. He's teaming with the Good Brothers to face Eddie Edwards, and I think Willie Mack. Who's he facing? Eddie Edwards, and I think back at somebody else. A 6-man team match at TNA Under Siege on Saturday. Obviously, the Elite probably gonna win that, and then he's gonna get ready for Slammiversary, and I think it's in July. Don't know who he's facing at right now. Moose or another. I think they're having a six-way dance. See who's going to become the number 1 contender. It might be Sami Callihan. It might not. I don't know. But we'll have to see what happens. So yeah, Kenny defend the Impact title at Slammiversary most likely. It's his first defense. Probably win that one. And he's got that. He's got to defend the AAA Mega Championship against Andrade. He might win that one. I would give it to Andrade, but I mean, Kenny doesn't really need that belt anyway. So who knows? I mean, he did a video from Baltimore. He was with some bodybuilder friend of his in Baltimore. So I'm thinking, I went on his Instagram and his Twitter. I was like, "Ooh, are you intent to, the face Roosh for the Ring of Honor title?" So he was in Baltimore. So a lot of people, I thought he was gonna maybe make a surprise appearance in Ring of Honor, challenge Rush for the Ring of Honor World Title, beat him for the World Title, get a 5th title because he has 4 now. Of course, the Impact titles are 2. I don't get it. Why, when Rich Swann won the belts, when he beat Moose for his TNA title, why didn't they have a new belt made, at that pay-per-view or for that pay-per-view? Why don't you just merge the belt into an Impact World title? Why do you have 2 belts? Like it's the the big gold belt, when Randy Orton won the Undisputed World titles. We had the WWE spinner belt, and then he had the big gold belt, the old NWA World title belt. He had that, and then they fused that into what was the old WWE Championship before it got changed. When The Rock introduced that belt. And then they changed that to what it looks like now, the WWE Championship. Why couldn't TNA just merge those belts into one belt? I mean, New Japan did it with the Intercontinental belt and the World title, and they fused that into like what looks like a butterfly World title. That's what I call it, the Butterfly World IWGP Butterfly World Heavyweight Championship, because it looks like the Divas title. The Butterfly Divas title that was out. I mean, like I said, why didn't TNA just merge the belt and just make a new belt? Why have 2 belts then? It's not called TNA anymore. It's just called Impact Wrestling. Why do you have 2 belts? Why couldn't you just merge it? I mean, it is what it is. I mean, Scott D'Amore. Really, Scott D'Amore. You don't think? There's too many fucking titles in wrestling as it is. Why can't we just merge belts here? And especially in the WWE, why do we have a WWE Championship and a Universal Championship? Why can't we just merge those into one fucking belt? Just bring back the gold belt, which I think they might be doing soon. I heard something that they have big plans for that gold belt. So it might make a comeback. I don't know. That's what I would do if I wanted to merge the belts into one belt. Just have 2 brands, 1 belt. Do the same thing with the women's title. Same thing. Well, keep the fucking women's tag team belts. I don't care about that. Merge the tag team belts, the men's tag team belts, into 1 belt. It changed the design too. Because I hate those silver dollar penny looking fucking shit. Looks like shit, those titles. Merge the United States title and the Intercontinental title into 1 title. I don't know what you can call it. I guess you can call it the Undisputed Intercontinental title. I don't know. Merge those titles. Merge the women's titles into the women's title, not the Raw and SmackDown women's title. It looks stupid. Why can't you just merge the belts? It's too many fucking goddamn belts in wrestling. It is. I'm sorry. Any company that has multiple belts, merge them. It's stupid. AEW, you don't see that. I mean, they really don't have to do that. I mean, they have a world title. They have a secondary title, the TNT title. They have the women's title, which doesn't have to be merged or anything. The tag titles don't have to be merged. They don't have to worry about that in AEW. In Ring of Honor, I don't think you do. Because you got tag titles, you got the 6-man tag team titles, which, that's fine and dandy. You got the TV title, which is a secondary title. You got the main title. You soon got to have another women's title in the summertime. That's great. And then in New Japan, you got the Junior Championship. You got the IWGP title. You got the never openweight title, which is like a secondary. I don't know why you have the never openweight title. It basically doesn't have nothing to. I don't think it has nothing to do with Japan, with New Japan. I don't think, but it is what it is. Maybe you can merge that belt into something. Maybe merge that with the junior heavyweight championship and make it one big belt. But I don't know what you can do with that. Then you got the junior tag champs and the men's heavyweight championship. Maybe you can merge that into a tag team championship. Then you got the never 6-man tag team belts. Just saying, just making conversation. You should have, some companies like really what TNA should do with their world title, merge it, make it a brand new belt. Get rid of the TNA title, burn it for all I care, melt it down and make it a new belt. Well, here's a grand idea. Why don't you make it the Grand Championship again? We'll bring back the Legends title, the Global title, whatever it was called back in the day. Just merge the belts. Because TNA is dead. There is no TNA anymore. It's called Impact Wrestling. So it should be the Impact Unified World title. That's it. That's all I got to say about that. So, like I said, going back to AEW, we're going to get a triple threat match with Orange Cassidy, Pac, and Kenny for the AEW World Heavyweight title. And like I said, Kenny's going to win there, go on to Fight for the Fallen, and Fyter Fest, probably defend it there, win there, because no stopping at this point. And then he goes to, All Out 3, probably faces the winner of Battle Royale, which might be Christian Cage. Has a good match with him, wins that match, and then if they have an event on Dynamite, has to defend the belt there, probably win there, and then the next time we'll see him defend the title will be at Full Gear 3, and either he loses at Full Gear, or he loses at Revolution, or what I think might happen is that he'll be a champ for like over a year, and he can't be stopped, still the belt collector, but then eventually he'll start losing all those belts. And probably the next one he loses will be the AEW World title, probably nothing for, and maybe against Adam Page. I don't think they're going to give Adam Page a world title. They're not building him up at all right now. Since his loss of Brian Cage, basically, it's the number 5 guy right now. Number 5 in the rankings. I just don't see him, them doing anything with him at this moment. But it is what it is. So that's that. All right, me move on today. So I gave all that the match with the corny ending. Gave it 3. That's all I got to say about that. How doing on time? Oh, we're getting close to 2 hours. I want this, but it is what it is. All right, we go backstage. We have the Bucks and the Good Brothers in their messed up locker room. They're pissed, and Carl Anderson's like, "This is our sanctuary. This is." The Bucks say they're the best. We just put her without even batting an eyelash. And then they say next week they want the number 1 contenders, who are now the Varsity Blonde. Now with they have actually by Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, baby. Now she's known as the national champion or something like that. But she did something with gymnastics. I don't know. So yeah. So they, they're now a threesome, not like that, but you know what I mean. So I think it was Matt who was talking the whole time. He challenges the Varsity Blondes to a match for the AEW World Tag Team titles, and then Matt, makes fun of Brian Pillman Jr. He's like, "Don't you want to be just like your dad?" I was like, "Damn, dude, That was low there, Matt, but it is what it is. Then they say they're the most selfless Christian men to do something for themselves, and a personal grudge. Then they challenge Moxley and Kingston for a match at Double or Nothing, I assume for the AEW World Tag Team titles. Because as Kevin Steen used to say, in that epic PWG promo with the Bucks and Adam Cole, baby, when they're all champions, of course. It's like, Christian boys, they don't do things like that. And that Matt's like, right on. Just go watch Rushmore promo. It's probably one of the greatest promos of all time. An indie promo like that. Probably one of the best independent promos I've seen of all time. That Mount Rushmore from Kevin Steen. I mean, Kevin Steen has had great promos back in the in the Ring of Honor and CCW time. But when they formed Mount Rushmore with the Bucks and Adam Cole, baby, that was probably one, like I said, one of the most epic fucking independent promos I ever seen in my life. That was it. And Kevin Steen he's a king on the mic. I just wish he just went off, unscripted, unhinged, right on SmackDown. Just come out unscripted. He just comes out unannounced. Just comes out, like, I'm tired of this fucking shit. I'm tired of getting underused, underbooked. I should be Universal Champion. This and that. I'm tired of Sami Zayn getting the same fucking treatment. And then he just goes off. He just berates, everybody. He's like, I'm tired of this company. I'm tired of Bruce. I'm tired of Vince. And goes off like, Paul, you suck. He goes off like Triple H, even though Triple H basically brought him into the company, put him in NXT, brought him up. He was a star in NXT. Then he comes up. He was the NXT champion, beat the shit out of John Cena, which was fucking epic, as we all know. Him and Sammy should just come out, or just have, like I said, have Kevin Steen come out, cut this humongous shoot promo saying, I'm tired of getting underbooked and underused. I should be world champion. You treat me like crap. I'm barely promoted. My good buddy Sami Zayn is getting underused and underappreciated. And if we don't get what we want, we're out of here. That's what I think he should do. Don't do it on fucking Talking Smack like he did. He was talking to freaking Heyman. He's like, don't forget about me. If Rome is like saying, if Roman somehow beats Cesaro on Sunday or some shit like that. Shut up. No, don't forget about him. Get another match with Roman and Kevin Steen that Kevin will lose. Just have Kevin Steen come out, say, if I don't get what I want, I'm out of here. And then, they'll grant his release. Maybe if they don't really give two shits, they'll grant Kevin Owens a release. He'll go back to Ring of Honor, win the world title, and be what he was, a monster when he won the world title and held it for over a year. Then he lost to Jay Briscoe at Supercard of Honor 7. Beats Rouge. Maybe gets involved with, into Violence Unlimited, with Homicide, Chris Dickinson, Tony Deppen, and Brody King. Gets in that kind of group, and goes nuts. And then Sami Zayn gets released, and Sami Zayn comes back as El Generico, and then we get Steen Generico apart, 6,535,429,692. I made that number up, but still. Steen Generico in Ring of Honor one more time before both of them retire. I'm just saying. I digress. All right, we're gonna finish this up. We're gonna paraphrase. I'm just gonna run through the rest of these these results, and then I'm probably gonna edit this up and maybe grab something, grab an early dinner or late dinner, whatever you want to call it, and then maybe might take a nap after that, and then see what happens. All right, so next week we got for the AEW tag team also varsity against the Bucks, and then at the Bucks will defend against Moxley and Eddie Kingston. Now I don't know. I assume they're gonna beat the Varsity Blondes. That's an easy match for them, basically. And then maybe at Double or Nothing they lose the belts to Moxley and Kingston. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. That's that. So that 5 stars, and that's it. All right, then we get to the coronation of the Pinnacle. You know, MJF on his head. He says he's demo god of AEW, and he's the greatest of all time. Blah blah blah. No, I missed that. Sorry, I went ahead. Sorry. We had Adam Page and the Dark Order in the back, and they're talking about Page's fall from grace. He brings up Brian Cage, says he wouldn't be satisfied. He says leave Taz and company and meet him in the ring next week and earn your spot. And well, you know, and then John Silver says, "Hey, that's the name of the pay-per-view." And then it was like, "Oh yeah, that's right." And then Adam Page's like, "Oh yeah," and he starts drinking his whiskey, you know, whatever he's drinking, and everybody's laughing up a storm. I don't know. I think they're pushing. I don't know what they're doing with Adam Page right now. He's gonna beat Kenny, and you know, he's kind of with the Dark Order. He's not with the Dark Order. He's just there in the Dark Order, you know, just there, and that's it. So I don't know if they're gonna push him through in the summer, or they're gonna actually start pushing him to face Kenny maybe by the end of the year or at Double or Nothing next year. I don't know what's gonna happen with Adam Page at this point. Who knows? And with the Dark Order, you know, ever since Brody left, you know, God rest his mighty soul, you know, they made the Dark Order as faces for that one night, that Brody celebration. Everybody was, you know, was there. They made them faces, and should have just pushed them to the moon. Should have gave, I don't care, it was Evil Uno or Stu Grayson, a Super Smash Bros. You know, have them win the AEW tag team belts. Have one of the members win the TNT title, as long as it wasn't Colt Cabana, but it is what it is. Have Anna Jay or Ty Conti win the women's title. Just have them all with the title and be this humongous group. You know, amazing action, all the belts. You know, give the Elite a run for their money. Give the Inner Circle a run for their money. Even give the Pinnacle a run for their money. But right now, they're just basically doing nothing right now. Most of the members, you know, they have matches on Dark or on Elevation. That's it, and they're on BTE almost every fucking week. And they're supposedly faces. You know, I don't know what's going to happen with the Dark Order. I think they need another Brody. Need an authority figure right now, because it's not going to be It's not going to be used or pushed or anything. Why have them as a group or a faction? It makes no sense to me. It doesn't. And that's it. Anyway, so like I said, going back to the coronation, you know, MJ was the time. He's the demigod. He's the king of AEW. Calls Sean Spears the Canadian God. I have there's a lot of people from Canada, and Sean Spears is not a god. I'm sorry. He has a hot-looking fucking wife, and Cassie Lee, otherwise known as Peyton Royce. But he's not a god. I'm sorry. Especially not from Canada. I think the god of Canada is Kenny Omega. Just saying. It is what it is. So he says that the Inner Circle down 2 men. One of them was an absolute coward. Stabbed him, and the other tripped and fell. Then he says, no to the rematch, and then Tully Blanchard praises the group, saying they're just saying they're great, they're the greatest of all time, and he has gifts for them, and it's very very expensive watches. He gives them out to them and everything. 5 women, on the ring, they're all looking hot. Jacksonville's finest strippers or whores. There's anything wrong with that, but you got married men in there, except for MGF has a girlfriend. Sean Spears is married. Tully Blanchard, I think, is married. I don't know. I think both members of FTR are married. I think Dax Harwood, the bald one, has a wife and kids. I don't know about the other guy, if he has a wife and kids or not. One though, I don't know if he has a friend or he's married. I don't know, maybe looking at all 5 because all he did. I mean, I'm looking at one and he's just like, he's at the ropes talking to all 5 whores. I'm like, dude, you're gonna have a 5-way? I'm like, good luck with that, dude. I wish I was with you to help out. Because Jacksonville has the finest strip clubs in the world, but the finest hoes and everything. But I'm joking. I've never been to Jacksonville in my life, but it is what it is. But they got some fine looking women down in Jacksonville, especially the Jacksonville Jaguar cheerleaders who can just ride my dick all night long. That goes for any team's cheerleaders, because I'm a fucking pervert. I love cheerleaders. The Cowboys cheerleaders, could get it all night long. All night long. Because I think you look at you know, for the NFL, we all know the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders are the hottest looking cheerleaders in the league. But you got other teams, got hot women too, with big tatas and everything. The San Francisco 49ers got some fucking hot cheerleaders. It is what it is. I'm a fucking pervert. I love it. I don't care. I love cheerleaders. I love my Asians. I love everybody. All the women. I love them. That's all I'm gonna say about it. All right. So give some and then we hear a car or a truck blasting their horn, and it was like, what the fuck is that? And we see Sammy Guevara, Jake Hager, and Ortiz in a back of a truck, and then we see a banner that says "Little bit of bubbly." So I'm like, I know what's gonna happen here. So MJF's like, get the hell out of here. The answer is no, and the Inner Circle's dead, and Jericho come up like he's the fucking Terminator, that big ass freaking thing on his arm, like all this metal and stuff on his arm. And Jerry was like, can you say that again in my good ear? What did you say? He was like, no. So Jerry was like, okay, just checking. And he tells Sammy, says, give it to him, Sammy. And then Sammy has the gun. I was like, yup, I know what they're doing here. An homage to the beer bat that Stout gave the corporation back in the Attitude Era. So they're mocking the WWE once again. They were just mocking the WWE last night. It was just, with Matt Jackson, doing a WrestleMania 24 thing, I love you. I'm so I love, and he super kicks Daniels. And then, this, the homage to the beer bath. Or, you could say the milk bath that Kurt Angle gave to the ECW, WCW roster back in the Invasion time. So Sammy doused them with a little bit of the bubbly, or a lot of the bubbly, if you will. And they're all soaked. Everything, they're having a good time, blah, blah, blah. And then MJF gets pissed, and he's like, okay, you guys can have your fun right now, And then he tells Jericho, he says, okay, we're gonna have a rematch at Double or Nothing but it's going to be the same match that you guys lost in last year at Double or Nothing. And he says, we're going to get Stadium Stampede. I'm like, oh, great. Yeah. Stampede 1, epic, with the Elite against the Inner Circle. And we saw it, in his mannerisms and shit. And then Kenny hit One-Winged Angel of scaffold through a table. I think it was on Jericho to win the match. Adam Page coming into the onto the field with a horse and running down everybody. It was just amazing. I think it was the same match that was that the same match that no, it wasn't. I don't think it was. Matt Hardy cracked his skull and everybody thought he was dead. I think it was that. I thought it was that match. I think it was just the just a one-on-one fight with Sammy. I'm just thinking something. So anyway, so MJF says, let me just check my time here. Oh, we're at 2 hours. Oh, we got to get this done. So MJF, we're gonna have Stadium Stampede 2 at Double or Nothing, but he brings in a caveat and says that you think this is funny now, but when you guys lose, and you will lose, and when you do lose, you guys have to break up. So we're gonna get the Pinnacle and the Inner Circle rematch at Double or Nothing in Stadium Stampede 2, and if the Inner Circle lose, they have to break up forever. So that's that. I would think that this is gonna be another great match, just barbaric like the Dust match was. I think the Inner Circle will win and continue on as a faction. I just think if they break up, they're gonna go. Most of them are gonna go nowhere. I think Jake Hager and Wardlow probably just either be on Dark and Elevation. Sammy Guevara might be on those shows where they might put him in the TNT title picture. We'll probably won't see him a lot. Who else? Santana Ortiz. I don't know what they're gonna do with them. I would just have them, give them let them go for the tag team belts, and I something with them. Jericho, who knows? Jericho might just fucking retire. Or be, go on commentary with JR and company, be like a 4-man team, which really isn't needed. I'll just give it to Schiavone. Go back to Starbucks there, Tony Schiavone. Get out of here. And then have Jericho, JR, and Excalibur on commentary, which I think will be way better. Just my opinion. Or maybe have Jericho do something in the back. Or what Jericho could do, just retire from wrestling, fame in be in the WWE Hall of Fame, and finish his career with Fozzy. Just keep going on tour with Fozzy, making epic fucking albums. I mean, Jericho's 50 years old, man. He really has nothing left, in my eyes. Maybe give him the title run before he actually hangs it up, but really, I think, maybe give him one more title reign and then he retires, gets into the WWE Hall of Fame. If AEW has a Hall of Fame, probably the number one guy. Finish his career and just finish up with Fozzy. That's it. That's what I think should happen, but probably won't happen. So yeah, so Stadium Stampede 2 at Double or Nothing, and if the Inner Circle lose, they have to break up. And that's it. And we move on. So I give that segment 3.5 out of 5 stars, even though it was a corny homage to the beer bath by Stone Cold Steve Austin with the champagne bath that Jericho gave MJF in the Pinnacle. But it is what it is. All right, after that, we get a phone call interrupting the show. Oh, sorry, I read that wrong. I had a phone call. I'm reading it off my notes, but no, I actually read that wrong. Anyway, and Thunder Rosa beat Jasmine Allure in a squash match, which I gave 1.5 out of 5 stars. And then Thunder Rosa, gets in the camera and says, "My time, it's my time." And then we find out that Serena Deeb will be on the show to defend the NWA Women's World Title against Red Velvet. That should be good. We got Christian Cage and Matt Sydal one-on-one. That should be good. Against the Varsity Blondes for the AEW Tag Team belts. Should be a good match. And I think that's it for next week. That's it. So we'll see what happens with that. All right, then we go to the main event for the TNT title. Darby Allin against Mito. Mito smash Nana pussy. Yeah. This was hard hitting. Basically, most of the match was basically before the match even happened. Miro attacks Darby, just beats the living shit out of him. I mean, Paul Turner's trying to get some decorum, trying to get the match on the way, and Miro's just beating the living crap out of Darby Allin. Sting's just standing there like a fucking 60-year-old douchebag. Doesn't do anything. I mean, really, come on now. Really? I mean, the match doesn't start, and Sting could have just saved Darby the trouble of getting his ass beat. Back Miro away. Take the bat and just like go like this. Back Miro away, and then have Paul Turner and the referees hold Miro back. Sting's holding back Darby. He's checking on him and shit, making sure he's okay. But Sting just lets the guy get beat. He's get ass kicked. Why? Still, I mean, you can't get DQ'd or anything. I mean, the bell hasn't rung, so you can't get DQ'd. I mean, you beat the crap out of Miro for all I care, and then that'll be it for the night. And then maybe have a rematch next week. You could have like Sting, barred from the belt from side or whatever. But you just have him. He just stays there like a zombie with his fucking face paint on. No bat. Just watches Darby getting his ass handed to him. Anyway, so that happens. And then they finally get in the ring. Paul Turner finally backs Miro up. And just the living shit out of him. But Darby comes back. Lands on his feet, sends Miro into the ring post, hits a suicide dive, almost dies on that. Goes to the top rope, goes to the coffin drop, catches him, and hits a. He's so screaming. And then he locks in a big bear hug, then a sleeper, blah, blah, blah. And then they go to the outside. Miro grabs the TNT title. Paul Turner takes it away from him. And then Darby starts pulling on Miro's nose. And then Miro sends him into the wall. Ow. On the ramp. They go back in. Miro stands in the middle of the ring. Darby slaps him. Then he clips the leg. Darby with a go behind. Then he hits a socket street cutter. Then a roll up for a near fall. Miro misses a clothesline. Picks him up in a fireman's carry. Darby gets out of another stunner. Goes to the top rope, and he's in a lot of pain. Goes for the coffin drop. Miro catches him again. And hits picks him up, tries for a German suplex like he did before, but Darby lands on his feet, sends Miro into the corner, rolls for a near fall. Then a kick to the gut. He hits the code red for a near fall. And Darby pulls back on the arm. Gets reversed. Miro with game over, not the accolade. This weird new submission. All the way back. He's on his shoulders, and Paul Turner's like, that's it. It's over. So we have a new TNT champion, and his name is Miro. So I'm kind of surprised that Miro won the match. They gave him the belt. After, he put the trigger with Miro after this whole best man gimmick crap with Kip Sabian, who's still injured. So they gave him the belt. I assume that Darby's going to get a rematch, probably lose that. And Miro's gonna hold it. I think he'll hold it for a little bit until Kip Sabian comes back. I think Kip Sabian might be the one to beat him for the TNT title. But who knows at this point? Because Miro might not hold the belt for long. Because afterwards, we see Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page attack Sting, and Sting just looked like crap the whole fucking time. They attack him. And then the entire Dark Order comes out and sends them away. Everybody they scare him away. Everybody leaves. While in the ring, Miro gets the belt and he's holding it up. And then we see Lance Archer and Jake Roberts come out. Jake's trying to hold Lance back. Lance's like, I want the belt! Give me the belt! And Jake's like, he's holding his freaking chest. I thought he was having a heart attack. And he's holding freaking Lance Archer back. Like, that's going to actually stop Lance Archer from killing somebody. So it looks like we're going to get and I gave the Aftermath 3 out of 5 stars. The match itself was pretty damn good. I gave it 3.5 out of 5 stars. But like I said, let me take that back. Sorry. So looks like I would think at Double or Nothing, or maybe next week, I would think Double or Nothing, we're gonna get Mito defend the TNT title against Lance Archer. I think it's gonna be a hard-hitting match. I don't think Lance Archer's gonna get the belt. I'll be shocked if he does. But I don't think they're going to make Miro the champ, let him hold it for 2 weeks, and then give it to Lance Archer. I just don't think that's going to happen. I think they're going to let Miro hold it for maybe a month or 2 or 3. Who knows? Then I think he might lose to the Kip Sabian because Kip Sabian has to get his revenge on Miro, basically breaking his arm, his wrist and shit. Let him get his revenge. So maybe Kip Sabian wins the TNT title, or maybe be Lance Archer. Who knows? But we'll see what happens next week and as we get to Double or Nothing, and we move on from there. All right, everybody, that's it. So that ends Dynamite from last night, and it was a perfectly good show. I gave it 8 out of 10 stars, and that's all I can say about that. Let me know what you guys thought of the show down below, and a comment, or you can do a video reply if you wish. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it for that. So 8 out of 10 for Dynamite, and we'll see what happens next week on another edition of Dynamite. And that's it. All right, let's finish up with a little bit of chat because we have to do that. I know it's over 2 hours. We're gonna get this done. We're just about done. I mentioned that. So Nick had played a game with Colt Cabana. That's nice and dandy. He says Dynamite was amazing. I'm looking forward to Double or Nothing. I think most of us are. I think Double or Nothing's going to be a great show. We'll see. Saturday nights, MLW on Vice. I don't even think I have that channel. I don't even know if Dish has that. I gotta look that up. I really don't think Dish has that channel. They don't have a lot of channels that I want. They got rid of the El Rey network. Sucks. Because no more Lucha Underground, because now they're calling it Azteca Underground in MLW. And you have Dario with his new name. What's his name? Cesar Duran. I'll still call him fucking Dario Cueto because Cesar Duran sounds like the illegitimate brother of what's his name? The boxer Duran. Who fought Sugar Ray Leonard. No mas! No mas! I say no mas! Cesar Duran. Is he related to Duran Duran? He's the Mexican brother of Duran Duran. With Simon Bond has a Mexican brother or something like that. Or maybe, that'd be kind of funny. He goes to the bar and starts singing, her name is Rio, and she dances on my lap. That'd be cool. But it is what it is. And if you don't like me singing, karaoke. Vicky, man! I might do some vocal calls one day. Might do some karaoke. You would love to have that, wouldn't you? You would love to hear my sexy voice singing and screaming. I do. I could do painkiller. Maybe I could sing Burn in Hell. I just probably just ripped your freaking speakers open just now, and your earphones and your ears are bleeding right now. Your head is spinning. And if you don't like it, kiss my ass. You want to clip this? I don't give a shit. And say I have voices in the top of my head. And I just probably scare the neighbors. I don't give two shits. Shut up! Shut the fuck up! What's going on in there? Sonny, what's going on? I don't give a shit. I'm talking to my girlfriend. Fuck you. Anyway, so I should have closed my fucking window. I probably just scared my neighbors. I don't care. I don't care if I scared you on YouTube. I scared my neighbors. I don't give a shit. Because it's bombastic fucking roll. So, I don't have anybody come to my door screaming like, shut up! So, fuck you if you don't like it. Kiss my ass. Alright, that's it. Alright, final comment. WrestleMania 24 was the whole thing with Shawn Michaels and Ric Flair. The whole thing. I'm sorry. I love you. That's that. Alright, that's it for the night. Alright, I'm going to shut up. I'm going to try to calm down. And I'm going to... It's fucking hot in here. I'm going to lower my heat. Take a shit. Grab something to eat. Watch some CNN. Watch a movie. Play some video games. Maybe watch some hot Asian porn. Jack off to your mama. I don't know. I'll just do something. Because you fucking people can't do anything about it. It is what it is. So, thank you all for watching. Once again, 8 out of 10 stars for Dynamite last night. And let me know what you think down below. Continue to smash that like button to death. Haters, you know what to do. Continue to ride my big, hard Italian cock. And with all the dislikes, and because they equal views. So, thank you all for the views and the dislikes because they equal views. And that's that. Smash that subscribe button to death. Hopefully, we can get a lot more subs coming my way on my respective channels. So hit that subscribe button down below on this channel and all my other channels, which are in the description box. Follow me on social media on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And that's that. If you have any questions, you can hit me up with a comment or a tweet or a DM. And maybe I'll do a future Q&A here and there in the future. I don't know when. Who knows? And that's that. Also, share the videos all over the internet with your friends. Say, oh, this guy's funny. Or, this guy's a fucking idiot. Look at this guy. He's going berserk. I don't care what anybody thinks of me. I'm just going to be who I am. Be a crazy motherfucker that has more subs than you. Is more passionate and charismatic than you. Has a better life than you. Gets more pussy than you. Who's a very important person. He's Mr. VIP, a very important Peter. Got all the perks. Then you has a job, unlike you. Like I said, has a better life than you. It is what it is. That's all I gotta say. If you don't like me, well, fuck you, man. Come do something about it. But you can't because you hide behind the Commodore 64 computers. It is what it is. I'm not saying I'm a tough guy or anything like that. Because I'm not, I'll still kick your ass, but, You guys on YouTube think you're all hardcore. People challenging fucking minors like a 13, 14-year-old kids fucking, challenge them to a fight. Oh, Peter, you did the same thing. No, I didn't. You think that that person was a 13-year-old kid? Yeah, I'm not stupid, okay? Fucking fake kid behind a fucking account. Wasn't 13 years old, even though he did. I showed my face and everything. I'm a 13-year-old. You're not. That's probably your brother. Your little brother, your little 13-year-old kid. Fuck you. But all these people think that they can act tough online, challenge people to fights. It's not gonna happen. Nobody here on YouTube is gonna fight anybody. So just shut the fuck up. You know, it is what it is. I mean, you had that guy Boogie. What was his line? I mean, what was his username? Boogie2981, whatever it was. You know, had a guy that was stalking him, and then he told the guy, "Don't come to my house." And the idiot went to his house and almost got shot. And the fucking guy Boogie gets arrested for, you know, shooting a firearm in a residential area. I mean, really? You arrest him for fucking shooting a gun, and you don't do nothing with this fucking guy that stalked him online and then went to his house where he was basically trespassing. So Boogie gets arrested. I mean, okay, the firearm I get, you know, but I mean, the other guy gets off scot-free. That's fucking stupid. Boogie's defending himself. He told the guy, "Don't come to my house, or you're gonna get your ass kicked." And he goes to jail for firing a warning shot in a residential area. It is what it is. I mean, like I said, I mean, okay, he gets arrested for the firearm. You know, he'll get out like the next. He got out like a couple hours later or something like that. Okay, he gets arrested for possession of a firearm and firing in a residential school area. I mean, but the guy that went to his house gets nothing. I mean, he's already banned on YouTube. I found out. Thank God for that. You know, fuck him for that. But man, the guy. I mean, Boogie told him, "Don't come to my house." And, you know, the guy took him up on his office, like, "I'm going to go to your house," right? And what happens? He almost got fucking shot. So, you know, people think they can act tough, dox people online, which is a federal crime, and you can go to prison for that. But you know, people don't give two shits about doxing people, getting into their personal life, hitting below the belt, calling people's jobs and this and that. It's fucking stupid. Fucking childish fucking shit. Calling people's jobs, trying to get them fired. Or it's even worse, like calling somebody's school and talking to the principal and trying to get them expelled. Like that's gonna happen. Yeah, okay. You know? I mean, it's really stupid. I mean, that's why YouTube is not fun anymore, because you got idiots, I mean, doxing everybody, going below the belt, trying to rile up people. You know, it's like, "I'm going to fight you, I'm going to do this and that, I'm going to make your life a living hell." And then when people's like, they're saying like, "I'm going to come to your house, I'm going to beat you up, I'm going to put you in the hospital, I'm going to kill you," stuff like that. And then, and then they go down and then they meet person, and then they act all tough, online, and then when they actually, the guy's like, "Okay, let's fight, come on," they go up to the guy and they act like a fucking pussy. The whole thing with EDP 445, when he got caught, for talking to a 13-year-old. Did he act tough? No, he was crying up a storm. He's like, "Please don't call the cops. Please don't call the cops." Real act, he had a whole bunch of, he saw him on video with all the guns that he has, and you think he's tough, and he gets caught by Chet Goldstein, and he's basically crying on video, "Don't call the cops." Gets exposed as a fucking pedophile. And then Chet Goldstein gets heat because, everybody's calling him a racist and everything. I think he did a video, with another YouTuber. Then he's saying that he's gonna do a video soon, talking about this whole EDP situation. So I can't wait for that to come out. And then EDP comes out and just blasts Chet Goldstein up the, and everybody else up the moon, up the river. I mean, he's not on YouTube anymore. He's doing Facebook videos now, and he has his own website coming out. That's gonna get people saying, "Oh, they're gonna hack it." That website ain't gonna last forever. That probably won't last at least a month or two. So, like I said, people think they act tough on the internet, but when they get confronted, they act like a fucking pussy and back off. That's happened to me. I had a couple of people do that. They challenge me to a fight, and what happens? They back away like little pussies. I'll defend myself to the cows come home. If you get but if you bring my family or my or my friends into it, my relatives into it, I'm going to defend myself. So you don't like it, kiss my ass. Do something about it. And if you come face to face with me, you know, I might get my ass kicked, but I'm going to go down swinging. That's all I got to say about that. So bring it on, motherfuckers. I don't care. But like I said, if you bring my family or my relatives into it or my friends or my girlfriend into it, you're going to be asking for a lot. And you're going to get your ass kicked. And I will defend myself. And if you don't like it, kiss my ass. That's all I got to say about that. So fuck you, and fuck you. Because all you people think all these people on YouTube and on social media think they act tough. They're not tough. I'm not saying I'm a tough guy. I mean, I'll challenge you to a fight because I'm defending myself. And then, you have all these fucking trolls think they're tough, and it's like, oh, I'm going to kick your ass, and then they back off like a bunch of fucking pussies that they are. Either, in comments on all the videos, or, it is what it is. There's no, it is what it is. Either act your age or shut the fuck up. That's all I got to say about that. You think you can act tough and scare people with all this stupid shit, doxing people and getting personal information and just going below the belt. And then when, you get confronted about it, you act like a bunch of little pussies and you back off. And then who looks stupid? You do. So it is what it is. But like I said, people talk a good game to me, think they can scare me and do this and that, but when confronted, they do nothing. And that's how it's gonna be. Talk all your shit, talk all your shit online, but if you ever came face to face with me, I'll tell you right now, you're gonna go back differently. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I'm not saying it as a tough guy, because I'm not the toughest guy in the world. I'm not the strongest man in the world, but I will defend myself, and I will defend my family. I will defend my friends, and I will defend my girlfriend and her family. That's all I got to say about that. You don't like my videos? I don't care. You don't like the way I do my videos? I don't care. You say I'm not charismatic, I'm not this and that. I don't care. You say I'm a troll, I don't care. But you want to act tough, then act tough online, because like I said, if you ever went one-on-one with me, forget it. It's over. And even if I got my ass kicked to the point I have to go, I'm all fucked up and I'm in the hospital and shit like that, at least I went down swinging. And you can get the W. You can claim like you own me, you bury me, this and that. I beat him up. I beat him up so bad he's unrecognizable, this and that. But still, I get like that song. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. Like Chumbawamba sang. I'll get knocked down, but I'll keep getting up and up, like my dick in your mama and your girlfriend's ass. So all you have to say is this. That's it. Bring it. Bring all your hate. I don't care. Because you can't do one single solitary thing about it. So in conclusion, all you haters can suck my dick and lick my balls and eat my ass and suck my ass. That's all I gotta say about that. And if you're jealous of my girlfriend and thinking she's this and that, kiss my ass. because she'll kick your ass too, and her family will kick your ass too. My brother from another mother, God rest your mighty soul, my good brother. He's looking down on me, he's protecting me and everything. If he was still alive today, I swear to God, if somebody tried to come at me or my family or my girlfriend or her family, I swear to the fucking God, I swear to God, right now on this video, me and my brother will fucking kill you. We will break your fucking faces open. I swear to God. We don't play that shit. We will put the living fear of God into you. What I gotta say about that? Rat-a-tat-tat, motherfucker, we put a cap in your ass. Okay? Because you don't fuck with the Italians. Especially the Italians. I'm 100% fucking full core, hard-blooded fucking Italian. Okay? You don't fuck with the Italians. Or the Mexicans either. Because Rosa's family's Mexican. I'm fucking Italian. Hardcore Italian. And like I said, we will put the fucking fear of God into you. I swear to God. I'm not kidding. So, keep being jealous of me. Keep being jealous of Rosa. And any of my friends online or offline. I don't care. Be fucking jealous. And that's all I gotta say about that. Like I said, if you want to act tough, act tough. Just remember what happens if you try some shit. The fear of God will be in you. Okay? We will put the fear of God into you, and you won't be heard from again. Just let you know. You don't fuck with the Italians. You don't fuck with the prophecy. You don't fuck with the Gilmore Armada. And that's all I gotta say about it. Don't fuck with me. That's all I gotta say about that. Just don't fuck with me, or else done. It's over. That's it. That's all I gotta say about that. That's all I gotta say. I'm done. I'm done with this fucking shit. I'm gonna live my best life, and if you don't like it, well, like I said, fuck you, man. Keep being jealous, because I'm not going anywhere. I'm not leaving YouTube. I certainly, I'm not gonna, get berated or get buried by anybody, because nobody can bury me. All have tried and all have lost. I'll tell you right now. Everybody who's tried to bury me has lost, and almost everybody who has tried hasn't been the same ever since. Two guys tried, and both of them lost. Backed away like little pussies that they are. And everybody else who has tried, and this and that, tried to do stupid childish things, do videos on me. You think it hurts me? Nope. Makes me laugh. Makes me laugh uncontrollably. And what happens? Your channel goes bye-bye, your video goes bye-bye. I don't play that shit. So keep being jealous, kiss my ass, and kiss everybody else's ass that's affiliated with me. All my friends here on YouTube, my family, my relatives, my friends, on and off the line. Just be jealous, because you can't do anything about it. That's it. All right, everybody, I'm done. 9:30 here at night. I want to grab some dinner, feed my cat, watch some TV, maybe watch some more videos, maybe talk to the missus before she goes to sleep, and then yeah, enjoy the rest of my Thursday night, and you should too. And that's it. Then go to sleep. Get up for tomorrow for Friday. Got some yard work to do. And that's basically it. I really have nothing much to do this weekend besides do some yard work tomorrow, and then grab some lunch, grab some dinner, watch SmackDown tomorrow night, do my SmackDown review on my Killer Demons channel, and then then this weekend, gonna have lunch with my mom, maybe my dad on Saturday. Just hang out for a couple hours. Maybe watch the Met game. Just have lunch. Just have a nice little day with my parents and have lunch. Come back home, just chill, and then Sunday might do some the rest of the yard that I have to finish because I'm doing it in different parts. So Sunday I'm gonna do that. Grab some lunch. Do a little bit of yard work, and then get ready for Backlash Sunday night. Do my review Sunday night after Backlash goes off the air, and then Monday I get up. Rose will be on the get on the plane on Monday afternoon, and she'll be back probably about 5 o'clock on Monday night, on Monday evening, Monday night, and then yeah, Rose will be back in Casa del Gilmore, and we'll probably take a nap, and then I'll get up, watch Raw, and then I don't think I'm gonna do my Raw review that night because I'm gonna be tired and everything from when Rose gets home. Probably gonna fuck the shit out of her and everything. Have a good old time, and then watch Raw, eat dinner, and then probably go to bed, and then probably do my Raw review on Tuesday afternoon, and then continue living my best life, and with Rosa, and just getting ready for next week. And that's all I gotta say about that. Making the money you wish you had because you don't have a job. Just sit down on your Commodore 64 computers thinking you're hot shit when you're really not. And that's it. I'm just gonna live my best life, make the money you wish you fucking had, get more pussy than you ever had, and just have a good old time. And that's it. All right, everybody. I talked way more than I wanted to, so that's it. Thank you to Nick for coming in, as always, and whoever else came in. And if you left a dislike, well, fuck you, man, because you're all jealous cowards. And that's all I gotta say about it. So thank you all for coming in and watching the video. And if you don't like it, well, too bad. And that's it. All right. One more time, thank you for watching. 8 out of 10 stars for Dynamite. And we'll see what happens next week on an all-new edition of AEW Dynamite. And that's all I got to say about that. Tomorrow night, like I said, SmackDown review on the Killer Demons 669 channel. So hit the bell. Get notified of when I do the video. I will be live tomorrow night after SmackDown goes off the air with my analysis and review of SmackDown. And then Saturday night, I will do TGC 196, my Backlash predictions. So check it out on the TGC Reborn channel. And then, like I said, Sunday, after Backlash goes off the air, I'll have my Backlash review right here on the Peter Gilmore Wrestling channel. And that's all I got to say about it. So thank you for watching. I'm Peter Gilmore. Going to grab some dinner. You should too. And enjoy the rest of your Thursday night, everybody. And I'll see you motherfuckers next time. Peace. Ha! And if you're not down with that, like I said, I got 3 words for you. Fuck you, man. That's it. I'm out. Fuckers. I'll see you next time.